You can see a stretch on the calf in the morning. It did stretch before I got the camera on. You alright, boy? Just like to get them up. So, welcome to Farm Vlog 14 at Brambleby Farm. Yeah, another week. This is first thing Monday morning. Probably 5 o'clock. Just go around, quickly check everything. Off on the slaughter run, the bit you don't like. Just waiting for the truck to turn up and then we'll start loading up. My first job in the morning is just quickly check the calves. Oh, she needs a butt plug. So, you three alright? Yeah. So there's the market Angus bucket calves. Yeah, looking good. They've been drinking really well, haven't you? So, find you a little bit of hay before I wander off. Just give them a couple of handfuls of hay in the morning. Hello, boys. Hello. So, anyway, if you're enjoying our videos, please subscribe, push the little bell button, like. You can more than welcome to comment. I'll answer anything you want answering. But enjoy another week at Brambleby Farm. Morning, it's Tuesday and it is raining like you wouldn't believe. We've just finished feeding up and the job today is to move them inside, so we've just gone down with the tractor and see if we can't round up. There's about 25, 30. We want about 20 of them, move them onto a nice new place. Anyway, hopefully you get some footage in the tractor. Let's go and get wet as steel. Beatrice, she's due to calf soon. Just look at that cow that's never been inside. A bit too big to live outside, but she just does so well. Doesn't you, girl? Yes? Snotty nose. All looking pretty good. Now get the trailer on and get them moving. Just look at them, happy and content. Straight onto the ivy. They've only been in there a little while. And the first thing they've hit, but out all winter. Nothing wrong with them heifers. Most of these are either not in calf or they're 6 months in calf. So, I talk about grazing on them all day and getting drunk. I might come grazing as well. Maybe I can lay around drunk all day. What do you reckon, girl? Shall I come down and get drunk all day with you? No. Look at that. Look. Nice bit of fat on her. The boy's fetching them. I've just been checking on the fence parameters. I don't fight over the blade of grass. There's plenty more of it. Yeah. Good thing is as well, moving their worm burdens around as well. So look, condition on her, nice and clean, nice and fat. Ridget Galloway, Hereford Cross Galloway. She won't be in calf, nor would a Ridget. But we'll be bringing the ball down. Look at her. Look. What a condition for an outwintered animal. Care in the world. I always get a little bit peeved off of us when we move them, but then they settle down. As soon as we get back on that fence line and start moving it, they become best friends again. All that food, look. We probably will not take all of it. We'll probably have a bloody good go at it, but we want to leave some behind so that we don't let. It's not too weedy. We don't want to let the weeds in, so we'll be sensible with it. Traffic jam, out for a wide load. Go on, girl, get in there. Big old girl. Where does a week go? It's Thursday already, or Thursday late morning, just going round. Seem to spend a lot of time doing this. Don't we, girl? Hey? So I think if we get a chance this afternoon, we're going to get rid of, or work the words getting rid of some of this. Bull cocks on drinkers and that are a bit of a pain, so we could either might put some taps actually up within the barn. But more likely put a couple of bulk tanks of water that we can fill up, so that'll take 30 seconds to fill up instead of probably 5 or 6 minutes. Start adding that up, I can probably spend an hour a day walking around looking at water, so let's get rid of that. I have got a calf in here somewhere. Just about to see it, just about. I'll jump in a minute. Anyway, follow us today. There he is. That's what a rigid Galloway should look like, although he's not rigid. Don't forget, I like to see them up, and then when they're up, I like to have a bit of a stretch. You have a stretch? Just looking at me and say, what are you doing? I was asleep. Was you asleep? You can stretch. So if they've only just gone down, they won't stretch. Bert might have already had you up, mightn't he, and checked you. You stretch, you could prove me wrong. No, it's not going to stretch. It's probably not long been up. I know he's in good condition and in good health. You're nice and lively, look. Yeah, nothing wrong with him. There's there. So she's just got access to her wall. The other side of that, she's out, but not that it really matters. We'll put another line in there. I'll just take a couple of handfuls over to the calves. I don't need a lot, but it just gives them something to, rather than putting loads in there, gives them something to nibble on. I do that twice a day. Oh, they seem to clear that up, so, didn't they? Hey, he's called Carl. So we've got Carl on this side. I think is Padmore. Bert. I think the one with the love heart is Jack, and that one there is Padmore. I think they've all got to name them. Yeah. So the other job I want to do today is get his ear tags in. And all 4 of them are bull calves, so I want to castrate them as well. So they've all settled. The bucket calves on the market have really settled. No signs of pneumonia or anything wrong with them. Look at that, straight into that. Nibbling that little bit of hay. Maybe make them a hay rack. Yeah. Why didn't you stretch, eh? You embarrassed me. I said you'll get up and have a stretch, and you didn't get up and have a stretch. Yeah, I know. Look at me like that, why don't you? Sorry about the wind. I think they've been on here a couple of days now. It's Thursday. Just happy as Larry. I'll get up on my account. Wander through and see when I've got to move this fence line. Might quickly move it 10 foot now. Allow myself a little bit of room, but we'll see what it looks like first. See if Billy's still got the hump with me. You still got the hump, Billy? Oh, you're alright. Can I stroke you? There's a boy. No, you got the hump. You usually have a stroke, didn't you? Hey. No, you still got the hump. He's not talking to me. Look at this lovely place and you're not talking to me. So I've flattened this, but there's still... Look along this fence line, I can still see what they've done. So there, I've left room so I can move that back. There, so... Yeah, I think I'll go and turn it off. There's a lot of eating mouths there, so let's get them moved. Whatever we can give them. But I am turning it off because that packs a punch. So still loads here. Look, we don't want to be greedy. We'll probably be able to lift that over the top of that tree if we turn it off. So big tree. Something they really need moving, but I don't want to be greedy either, so keep them happy. There's still loads in places like that. But what I did think is, if they didn't get to that and didn't trample it or anything, we'd just stick a round bale of hay in the middle of it, so there won't be much left after that. Look at them, I've moved them and they're not even hungry. No, not hungry? Of course you're not. I bet they all wander back over there and lay down. Yep, not bothered. Usually what happens when moving to a new place, they eat so much so quickly, even if they just come off of somewhere nice, just get a nice big belly full, get a nice bit of grass, because we're not. And then have a look, have a sniff, and they'll all wander back there, and I bet they all lay down. Rufus is now on 3 girls, so his pen's holding up. It's pretty good. She looks muddy. No, I'm not sinking in. It's got a good straw base for him. He's enjoying it. Just topping the water off. And look at that brick bubble right up to his door. We nearly can walk across from one side of the yard to the other now. So still got a long way to go, but we're getting there. About to give him another bale of straw, just so that I feel it's a little bit nicer for him. So it looks muddy on top, but as you can see, it's okay. There you are, Rufus. You're still getting a little bit picked on, your boy, eh? The women have got you under control, haven't they, eh? Yes? Yes. You come wander over there, so still a little bit, not quite the boss, but give him another 6 months, he will be the boss. You can see that they're not sinking in. Lovely, another 5 minutes and I'll jump out of here. In fact, I'll wait because it sounds like the straw is on the way. Well, actually, you're not getting straw, you're getting a 2-year-old bale of hay, because you'll munch your way through that and spread it around yourselves. Hay's too heavy for us to do, so you've got something to do. So might as well wait for that. Wait while that fills up, because they keep tipping that over. So we've got there. It's just got to be levelled off a bit more. It's brought back some mud for some reason, don't know why. And we've got all the way across the front here. Bit just there, it's a bit muddy, but it's only where to scooped as much as we can, so we've just got to ride on this 2 or 3 times with the tractor, push some of that smaller stuff, because I've hand moved all of that into these tracks, these big thermalite blocks which are sitting high. As soon as the tractor touches them, they just disintegrate and disappear to nothing, so they'll drop in the little cracks. And then I'm going to light that stuff there, will help bind it all together, and we'll be happy with our road. As good as that. So yeah, Collie's watching the pigs saying, come on, give me something to eat. Don't let me bite you. I'll have an ear. Do you want an ear, Meg? Is it an ear you want? No? Yeah, pigs are not allowed to come near the fence. Not when she's there. Well, my trough's going to be full before the tractor gets here, so let's go and turn it off. It's tagging time and castration time instead of 4 bull casts. We use these little rings which just cut off the circulation, which we put on these pliers. So I've had these for a long while, and that stretches and that goes around the scrotum sac, and you just have to have a feel to make sure you get both of the testicles, the solid part, down into the sac, because you can keep one up or both up inside and just cut off the blood supply to the sac only without the testicle inside the sac, and that gives you like a rig. And if you end up with like a bullock with one of them retained up inside, generally found them to be extremely nasty, or lively at the very least. So we do this, and then they'll give us less aggravation when you're older, because you won't be looking for the cows all the time, will you? And it means that we can turn you out with groups of cows and heifers and everything else. So on our size farm, because every farm does things different, probably suits us a little bit better. But every year we do keep back 1 or 2 entire bull calves in case we have a problem with a bull. So somebody like him could be kept, but I wouldn't have said she's a good enough quality cow to keep a bull calf out of. Plus she's a heifer and I don't really know what she's going to be. I think she is a cow, I think she's had one before, but I don't know what she's going to be like in the long run. So nuts off for him. You got one weed on you? What thick old ears. Definitely smells like she's weed on her calf. He's dripping wet all across the head. They are thick old lug holes, boy. You pass me the castration pliers. Yes, I know. What were you just doing to? There you go. Taking castrated, and then we just register him on. Hard watch. When you watch, he'll just kick a little bit. Friday morning, and guess what? Filling up waters. Please, if I'm still doing this in 2 weeks' time, get rid of me. So, got on a good note, look. Have a nice munch on a bit of hay. And he's looking really good over in the corner there. Hello, Kyle. It's Friday morning, I'm out on deliveries today, so just going to quickly get round and get jobs done, then I'll be out on the road. How well they're doing. I'm really well pleased with them. Still got 10 somewhere. Yeah, and there we're hiding around the back. That's what a pig does in no time whatsoever. See? It's all nice and tidy, grass and everything on it for you. Yep. Here we are at the lovely Welney Road. That, as you know, is where we graze our cattle. It's not too bad, I've seen it worse. Interesting, isn't it? All this water is not even our water. Slow down, let these lorries come through. Try your brakes after you come out of water is a good bit of advice. So you can see how deep it is with that load all shovel there. So once he's through, we give him a bit of space. We will move over to this side. Look at the water coming across the road. That load all shovel will keep anybody off of my side of the road. Well, not that it's my side. Get the van washed the other day. The only thing I didn't do was the wheels, so the wheels are now got a wheel wash. go, that's as bad as it's got. Look at the current though, look at it lapping over. All fun on the Fenland delivery round, hey? Oh, gets a bit deeper again now. There you go, we are now out. That's where we graze our cattle. Amazing. Hello boys, how you doing? Nibble on your hay. You get a dirt around your eye. Somebody muck on you. Saturday morning. They're nice and content, look at that. Not really doing much harm at all, apart from where they walk. Make it a little bit muddy. We had a lot of rain last night. But generically, it's a really good tidy up. Time to move them again. Isn't it, girls, eh? Come on. Pat on that though. Hey, Billy boy, talking to me yet? Oh, you're talking to me. You agree is now a nice place to be, yeah? Let me stroke it. Oh, there you go. She only got the hump for 2 days then. Hey? Yeah? Still not fully talking to me though, are you? I'll move today because we're at farmers market tomorrow, but they're not hungry. Look, just started moving that fence, only a few foot there, but want to move it a long way over down there. Not so easy in these trees, so if they're not that fast, I reckon I can take half of the length down and they won't even notice. So we go up and around these trees and we want to go straight through this big gap here. So give quite a nice big batch. Keep them going all day tomorrow into Monday lunchtime. You munching on apples? Yep. Still apples on that tree. She obviously likes them. Look. Oh, and that one likes them. Yeah, they've got a taste for apples. Funny how most of them moved to the new fence line. Fair lump there, so that keep them going at least a day, if not a day and a half. Maybe longer with the apples. That should be one of the ones that's not in calf, so hopefully the ball will get her now. There you go. Watching her chase that apple round the tree, look. Dropped it. Just swallow them, swallow all there. Do some good munching. Sunday morning, just about getting light, so quickly get these done and we're off to market. But this one here still hasn't got the bloody hang of sticking its head in the pocket and drinking. It just started. Look, them ones are finished. That one's not even started. So, come on, finger licker. I'm sure I've got some retarded calves this year, have I? Hey. Yeah, and that's the problem, see? Look, now you've lost your milk to the next one. Come back round. Come here. Come on. Stop. Put my finger in its mouth at a drink. It's bloody ages. And I'll get beat up by you two, don't I? So, usually a two-person job. I'd leave the boy at home in bed. Not the best at getting up in the morning, so give him. Hey! Yeah, I've got all these fighting me. Your bucket's empty. Your bucket's empty, yes. You hurry up and drink. Will not drink without my finger in its mouth. It'd be better if it was on the bottle, but whether it'll ever get it or whether it'll be like this to the day it gets weaned. It's the youngest one of the four. Hey! Headbutt Sherman. Come on. I've got jobs to do and the van's a load. Get off my shoulder, you. Oh, fuck. Yep. Sorry, didn't swear. Just get headbutted from all angles. Oh, yeah. That one's behind me. You're still sucking. Well, Water Beach this morning, it's a farmer's market. Yeah. It's not so easy to. Yeah, you're just sucking air, aren't you? I've got barbecue on and plenty of meat on the meat stall. I'll try and get a video while we're there. Bugger off! That hurts. Oh! No! Go! If I ever get out of here alive, one's sucking the back of my raincoat and one's sucking nothing out of a bucket. And this one being as awkward as buggery. Anyway, I don't think you need to see many more of that. So, yep. Thank you.